Assalamu alaikum. I would like to start my talk off by saying this is week 4, outline number 1. In this video, I'll be trying to talk about the importance of the masjid and being with the Muslim community. Now, being in the masjid, it is a very blessed place to be with a lot of reward built into it by just going there on a daily basis. There are a lot of things that people do at the masjid that are beneficial and really can help a person inside and out. Now, the good thing is in Southern California, there's a lot of masajid all over, and there is a lot of opportunities to get a lot of good deeds. The first thing about going to the masjid is the reward. A person can really get a lot of reward going to the mosque by doing a lot of things. The first thing that a person should do before going to the mosque is making his intention correct. Making sure that he is doing it for God's sake and God's sake only. By doing this makes sure that he gets the maximum amount of benefit and he is doing it for the right reason. Also, another good thing about going to the mosque is building community. The community is very important, and a unified community is almost number one when seeing if a community is successful or not. Being with your brothers and sisters, praying together, socializing together, and doing all these things together really has more benefit than what you and I know. Also, another thing that is very important for going to the mosque is getting quality prayers. The good thing is that the majority of the masajid around here, the imam will lead a good quality prayer and he'll read a lot of Quran, which is very beneficial. Because this takes you out of your fast day and it really helps you basically slow down and take an extra 5-10 minutes in prayer, whereas if you were by yourself and maybe at school or at work or at home, just rushing through to get to the next task at hand. Also, another thing that is very important when going to the mosque is realizing that you'll be praying a lot more sunnahs. You'll be praying a lot more extra prayers simply because you probably will pray an extra prayer before the main prayer, maybe after the main prayer, and if you want to stay there for an extra 10 minutes, possibly praying more prayers after that. Also, if a person is staying there for more than one prayer, then he is more likely to engage in much more acts of good deeds. The other next topic that's very important is meeting your brothers and sisters. Getting to know people, finding out their life stories, finding out their strengths and weaknesses, finding out their careers, learning about their families, and also seeking advice from them is very important. It is one of those things that will really help a human being excel and improve in life. Another big topic is exposure to the masjid and exposure to different activities. By going to the mosque regularly, a person really learns the weekly lectures, the weekly activities, the activities for older people, younger people, for brothers and sisters, etc. This is very important and valuable because not only can you tell yourself what programs you're able to go to, but you can also inform other people about good programs that they might want to go to as well. Another important topic is basically going to the mosque and making it a routine so you can constantly get good deeds that way. What I mean is, maybe if a person goes to the mosque every day, he is probably more likely to not engage in as many bad deeds, most of the time if he has a good intention. By going to the mosque frequently, it can help a person really get his life organized and really get himself to engage in good deeds and stay away from other bad deeds. Another important topic is encouraging family and friends. If you personally go to the mosque a lot and you are really engaged in the community and you see a change in yourself and other people see a change in you, then encouraging family and friends will be very easy and they will be likely to go too because they see all the improvement that you have made. We all have our past mistakes and our sins, and we are all working towards a similar goal. By going to the mosque, you can really build a good foundation, meeting new people, and also bringing other family members as well to the mosque. Another really important topic is the fact that you will naturally acquire qualities of the people of the masjid. So maybe the people of the masjid, they like to sit down, they like to pray, they like to make dhikr, they like to read the Quran, and you will also slowly see yourself doing the same. Sometimes people like to read Quran before a prayer, maybe they like to read after a prayer, and if you go to the mosque long enough, then you'll soon see yourself doing that also. Also, there's a lot of people that attend the mosque weekly or daily, and also attend weekly lectures. And these lectures could be mainly about Islam or about different topics that are needed throughout the Muslim community. At the same time, a person will naturally just grow to be a better person the more he goes to the mosque and the more he renews his intention every single time he goes to the mosque. We also have heard of plenty of ahadith and Quran verses that say the importance of going to the mosque, and it is very important. Like one important Islamic saying is, every step a person takes going to the mosque, he will increase in his good deeds. Whether the person is driving, riding on a bike, or walking, it is very meritorious to go to the mosque. Also, while attending those weekly lectures, you will soon find yourself maybe going to other mosques and finding out the different lectures that they have. Also, when you bring your family to the mosque and your friends to the mosque, then you will also basically get used to being in circles of knowledge, and you will find yourself growing in knowledge also if you put in the effort. To recap, there are a lot of rewards to going to the mosque. The mosque is a very good place to learn and include yourself into and really find yourself growing there. It is also important to build a community, and by building a community, all you simply need to do is show up and put in some effort. Also, at the mosque, you will also find yourself doing quality prayers. What I mean by this is your 5 daily prayers will have much more quality because you are with your brothers and sisters and you are going much slower in your prayer, and you are also listening to the Quran while it's being recited. Another good point is the fact that you will be praying sunnahs before and after the prayer during certain prayers. This is very beneficial because you will be increasing in good deeds slowly by slowly. Another good point is the fact that you will meet your Muslim neighbors, brothers and sisters at the mosque, and this will be very beneficial. Also, you will be exposed to different activities held by the mosque, whether it's weekly lectures, programs for the mothers and fathers, programs for the youth, programs for young adults, young professionals, and the like. At the same time, it is very beneficial to go to the mosque because it becomes a really good routine, and it is really, really, really good. Also, to make sure you renew your intention every single time you go to the mosque. Also, it is very important to encourage family and friends while going to the mosque. They will see the change in you, and you will see change in them if you guys start going to the mosque. Lastly, you will naturally see yourself adopting the qualities and the practices of the people of the mosque, assuming that the people are generally good people. Thank you.